Leather squares. I only have one leather square. Can I trade tan hide squares for leather squares or something? You can leave your box up if you don't close it. What? Oh god, that's so stupid. Okay, thanks. I can't use dash in town. Sad dashing noises. Hold on, I want to see the graphics for the armor, right? Guild Wars Ranger armor. Let's see. Drake scale. Hang on a second. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at here. Factions armor. Okay, no, we're in Prophecies. Prophecies prestige armor. Elite Furlong, ugly. Elite Drake's ugly. Elite Druid, slightly less ugly. Elite Studded Leather, ugly. The Crichton Collector armor is the best one. It's got that coat. Dang, these suck. Alright. Let's see, we need bolts of silk. I have some. Alright, so infusion, does infusion go on like the chest piece, chat? Each armor piece individually. So, okay, so how does that work? Is it like for each armor piece you have infused, you take a little bit less damage from Spectral Agony? Or is it you have to have all 6 infused for it to work at all? Yes? Okay. Okay. There's chest piece done. We'll need to get the Beast Mastery thing off of that. Alright. Fur squares. Bolts of linen. I do have some fur squares. From Mukluk of times past. Okay. Gloves. Leggings. Okay, I can get boots right now. Actually, if I get this... Okay, wait, that'll work out. Alright, fur leggings. Got the legs with the fur. Boots. Okay. Alright. 70, 70, 70, 70, 70. Alright. Got max level armor. Yay! Okay. Salvage the old stuff. I need to find... Alright, we gotta put this up. Definitely a look. We'll turn into an Asura anyway, it's fine. Let's see. I don't think there's any room for any of that. I need to get a new salvage kit. And... let's see, where is a basic merchant? Hrothgar? Mug, I'll buy all your dust from you. Why are you trying to take my dust, you druggie? Someone sell that poor man some dye. It's fine. I'll just turn into an Asura. I really don't like any of these graphics, so... like, there's no color that's going to make it better. Alright, okay, there we go. Max armor. Hot pink to match the beetle. The beetle changes freaking graphic every time we go through a zone line. Okay. Still got our 8 people here. Iron Mines of Moladoon. Okay, Otyug's Cry. After trying Otyug's Cry out on the last mission, I don't know if I want to use that again. Let's put Brutal Strike back on the bar. Alright, let's try it out. Intermission. Kill Marcus and his Jade Armor guards. Find the Seer. Marcus, you traitor. I'm gonna use a birthday kick, too. Use the Signet of Capture if you have one. No. You've already got the best elite skill in the game, so it doesn't matter. Getting pulled all over the place. Where is this guy going? Alright, fine. Deal with this stuff first then. That was a big opening battle. My favorite elite skill in the game will always be Shadow Form. Nothing can beat the good old pre-nerf days of farming. Yeah, I do remember the other day someone brought up Shadow Form in a conversation, and we looked it up on the wiki, and I was like, this is insane. Dude, what the heck? The last mission we were fighting Mursat, now we're fighting level 16 White Mantle, and this thing's just getting rolled over. Pun not intended. There's some Jade Armors. That's going to be a bit more difficult. Focus fire on this guy. Alright, focus on the Mursat. I actually saw him cast Spectral Agony there. That was a really fast cast time. Like, the Mesmer NPCs might be able to interrupt that, but it's certainly more challenging for a player. I don't think you're supposed to fight the Mursat. Wait, what? But they're right there! What am I supposed to fight them? Ah! Okay. It's great. I get this dash move where I can go running in first, just in time to run into enemies where I absolutely, by the grace of God, do not want to run in first. Like, what wonderful timing. Dunham just got deleted. I'm just waiting a second for everybody to patch up. Why is everybody playing Guild Wars at the moment? There's a community. Go to return.gw1.com. There is a community event going on for the 20th anniversary of the game where a horde of people are playing through the game, and some are returning to it, some are trying it for the first time. I got the agony. Was a cave for a second. It's just in shadow. Looks like WoW. This isn't even an MMO, and it doesn't have a jump button. No, this is not WoW. I'm pretty sure. No, he hit Dunham with it. Dunham was the one who got the nuke. This guy has a Necromancer Elite spell. I saw him use a moment ago. Okay. WoW is much more polished than Guild Wars 1. It's true. It's true. Wasn't this where you get Spiteful Spirit Elite? Not sure. I definitely do not know. These guys I'm way less scared of. They don't have the Torment ability. lot of dudes, but they're not nearly as scary as those other guys that we were fighting. Blizzard was already a hugely successful studio by the time he had one. Oh yeah, I mean by the time World of Warcraft came out, they already had StarCraft 1, Diablo 1 and 2, Warcraft 1 and 2 and 3 and all their expansions. Yeah, that was when Blizzard could do no wrong. Pretty much all of their negative press was after that point. Wait, hold on, what's going on? I'm getting pings over here. Shining Blade Scout Rider.
How can I help?
I'm trapped in here. There are corpses everywhere. What? What are you talking about? You're just standing out in the open. He found out we were heading to Thunderhead Keep to help the dwarves. Please catch him. What do you mean you're trapped in here? You're not in anything. Is there supposed to be a cage there that's not rendered? Dang it. I got hit with the agony. Alright, so there's a boss Mersad up there. Oh god, this is going to suck. Alright, I'm gonna have to just try to remote control the hero. So, since the heroes are basically immune to the agony, I've got to hang back. Dude, so many of my party members are just shooting the damn wall. Alright, switch to that guy. Oh my god, the big one left. You punk! Oh, don't kill me! That was close. We still gotta go back and res people. I was trying to stop him. Oh my god, this mob. Oh, that might be game over. I don't remember if Mox has a res signet. No, he doesn't. I'm gonna have to abandon the mission and restart it. You're fine? No, I'm not. The whole party's dead. Now that you've reached this point in the mission, there's a non-spectral agony alternate path at the beginning that takes you to the seer to infuse your armor. I enjoyed watching Leroy Jenkins method through. Cool story. That's great. Yeah, I don't know of a way that I can get them alive again without restarting the mission. Yeah, that was really unfortunate, because, like, that battle would have done so much better, but there was such a long period of time where my party was, like, shooting and clipping the wall here, and I was trying to get them, like, I was wrestling with them to get them around the wall. And that just did not work. Alright, let's try it again. That's where party waypoint comes in handy. Yeah, I know, but the point was that in combat, those were very precious seconds when we were getting absolutely dumpstered by Spectral Agony. Like, I needed them to be smarter than that. I could not, like, just in the few seconds it took me to try to correct them, we lost more people. That was the problem there. You know, I would love a spell that slows all the enemies around me, their movement by 50%. Like these guys have. I guess I need to tame one of these rhinos or something. Ultimate ranger pet. Why are you running? After you get out, would you like some res scrolls? I can gift you like 2 items that are res. No, I'm good. Thank you. Alright, so someone spoiled me a minute ago and said there's another path, so I guess let's look over here. What? Did my game freeze? What is happening right now? I guess my game locked up there. I thought I was like stuck on the ice. If you follow the river, you'll guys, shut up! Shut up! Veterans, shut up! God, let me play the game. Put chat in mute mode. I'll say this last hour is the of all the nights we've played Guild Wars 1 so far, this last hour has been the worst for spoilers. The Mersada, the bad guys. Just because you said that, I'm gonna try to convince them to let me join them so they can be on the good guy team. Potato once did all of Prof Solo. No henchmen, no heroes. Considering the things that exist in this game, such as the 55 HP monk, I'm not really surprised that you can come up with some incredibly busted build and just solo your way through it. There's a plushie emote. There is a plushie emote. Bean. Looks like it's not a real cave. That looks like it's just a shadow. Fans tried that once, had a party about how the Mersat weren't bad. The devs spawned Mersat in the settlement to kill them all. Reminds me of in Living World Season 4 when Balthazar was trying to destroy the world. And then the Church of Balthazar and Divinity's Reach were like, no, that's not the real Balthazar. That's an imposter. That's not our guy. Our guy's nice. But if it is the real guy, you guys probably deserved it. What level are you? I'm 20. Do you feel that the way Guild Wars 1 shows buffs and debuffs on the UI is better than Guild Wars 2? No. Look, when I look at an enemy, and the enemy has a bunch of debuffs, the only thing I see is a down arrow on the bar. Guild Wars 1 is lacking critical information. Like, if I put 4 debuffs on an enemy, it just shows a single down arrow on them, and I cannot tell when those debuffs wear off. The only thing I know is while that down arrow is still there, at least one of my debuffs is still on him. No. It's terrible. I thirst for more information. Why are these guys running around like this? They're like, maybe if I run around, they'll stop attacking me. This is so weird. They fear the Beatles? Yeah, I guess.